sick to my stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. Not free to be something I could let go if that's what you wanted. But I know you really wanna talk. Polaroid pictures by the side of my bed, stuck in my head. Wanna be quicker? Was it something I said stuck in my head? Everything's playing like a movie scene.
Yes, I'm the first one here other than you. Yeah, I mean, the stream has just started. Would be bad if I started the stream and I wasn't here though. I don't think that's possible, is it? Unless you have like remote start time, I guess. It'd be kind of funny. But also kind of difficult to do technologically. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're well. It's rare that someone else is the first, because typically James is the first. Sometimes he is not. James was trying to spell correctly, cat rock correctly for the emote. That's fair enough. Sometimes you're allowed to be quiet. You're allowed to be quiet. To be fair, caplers have a caplers. You're allowed to be quiet at the start. You're not obligated to type. Well, welcome in, lads, for what might very well be the final Evergreen stream. I know the drama is real. The drama is real. Also, I did just get in here. So fair, that's so fair. Welcome in, lads, welcome in. If you don't know, obviously it's not going to be the final time we ever play modern Minecraft, obviously. But I have an ongoing series at the moment called Evergreen, which is my modded single-player series. It's been going on for like 2 years, and we are closing in on it being done on day 1000 in-game. We are, I think, 14 or 15 days away. Let me check the little timer for all of us. Let's jump in. Yes, 14 days, exactly 2 weeks. I don't remember what the... Oh, that's a reload for the shaders. I just wanted to not stop recording. There you go. There you go. Which is actually 2 weeks before we hit the final date. I know, wild. And in that time frame, we have 2 big tasks. Task 1, we started a bit last time already, is filling up any empty workstations for the villagers. Or well, with villagers I should say, because we have these little workstations like this, where there's guys working. As you can see, there's still an empty spot here, and then also lots of empty spots, 22 if I remember correctly, or 20 over there, and then of course the beekeepers who keep getting murdered. That's task 1. Task 2 is aesthetic prettification and like fixing of things. So last time we did this entire pathing system in 2 in 2 directions. I did not mean to fall down here. Can I fly out? Can I fly out of the hole, please? Please! Ah! God damn it. Where's my shovel? There. Just really struggling to shoot straight up. There we go, we escape. Give me the grass back as well, there you go. There we go, boop. So I made these, this is what I wanted. I made these paths to both the creeper farm and the end portal. They have these like nice little flower designs. that are very recognizable when you're flying all the way above, which was the purpose of them. And that was quite a fun little task. That was like the last structure thing that I had kind of in mind that is a little bit more like time consuming, I suppose. Well, not really, it didn't take that long. But yeah, they're here as like a guidance element, which is quite nice. So the prettification fixing things is also building a new honey farm, or just, to be honest, getting rid of this honey farm, because like, it never worked, it's very broken, and it sucked that it never ended up working. This design didn't work at all. So we're gonna just get rid of it, to be honest, at this stage. Sauce, but bro tried really hard to make this work, but I have successfully built honey farms before. I just wanted to try out a new design that didn't work. So at this rate, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna free the bees. Oh, I forgot. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I'm just gonna run to my house. Vibe. Oh, but yeah, I hope you've been well. I'm just gonna chill in the house while the bees are angry. Angry bees! I freed them, you know. I was like, should I rebuild this? But then I'm like, well, I'm already at the end. And I never ended up doing anything really with bees. I just had beekeeper villagers. My Twitch mobile chat, I'm working SMHing. No, not the mobile chat. Yeah, I hope you've been very well, lads. I had kind of a mixed week, I should say. Where I'm just gonna drop shit in here because I can. To be honest, this is a whole mess. It had a sorting system, but we had too much of certain types of wood to really continue with that. I'm gonna put away the trousers here because we don't really need them at the moment. Everything else is chill. I'm just gonna have this on here. City. Yeah, I've had a bit of a mixing. Yesterday, I woke up incredibly early. I woke up at 8 AM on a non-work day after only sleeping 4 hours. Cause, yay, my sleep problems came back, Lamau. If you don't know, I've had bouts of insomnia for about 10 years or so. And it's heavily connected to when I'm feeling stressed or I'm feeling kind of like on the verge of getting overloaded with things. So then it tends to flare up again, and it's not great. But it's especially not great if I'm not realizing that I'm having like sleep problems again, and I'm trying to go to sleep naturally, and then I just can't. And then because I have sleep meds, right? I have no longer prescription ones, but I have regular ones that work really well. If I take them, I will sleep well. I will fall asleep relatively quickly, and I will stay asleep for about roughly 6 to 8 hours is like the duration time for them, which is if I start taking them way too late in comparison to when I have to wake up, I would either not wake up or I would wake up really groggy and not have a good time. So it's one of those where I have to decide to take the meds in time. I'm gonna jump on the roof if I can. Can I get on this roof from here? Let me see if I can get a bit of a sprint run. Nope. I'm ripping out the rest of this while I'm at it, now that the bees have chilled out. So I didn't realize I was having sleep problems again, and so I only slept for 4 hours. And took a shower after waking up, which did help wake me up properly, so that was kind of nice. And then I went to, if you're wondering why the fuck was I up, despair, yeah, why was I up that early and out and about, is because I had scheduled my meeting with my thesis supervisor to get to know them and like discuss my thesis and shit. Or at 10, and I had to get to obviously the building and shit, which is about an hour away. So I was like, all right, I'll go there. And I had written an email because he was like, you know, on those 2 days, like which happened to be Thursday and on Monday, I'm in the office from this time to this time. And I was like, all right, cool. How about Monday at 10? Because I knew I would have to go to my mum's house afterwards and I wanted to have enough time for that to help out, because I already agreed to that plan on that day. I was like, alright, how about I'll do 10. And I didn't hear back anything, but I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just consider it agreed upon. So I show up to the building, and I'm walking around on the floor that all of the English department offices are, and I look around and I don't see the guy's name on like any of the office names. I walk around twice to double check. And I was like, oh, and I arrived with enough time, by the way, to be able to do this. And I was alright, and so I went to the, obviously, like the little registration office section, whatever, and they were like, oh, he doesn't have his own office, but he's typically in this other professor's office. I was like, okay, so I went there, and there was just no one in this office. This office was locked. So I was like, oh, so maybe he's not in right now immediately. So I sent an email. I was like, hi, I'm in the building. Please let me know where I have to go. Because you never know if someone's like currently in lecture or some shit and they're like not available. But instead I was like, okay, you know what? It would absolutely suck if I walk away right now and I do something else and then like suddenly he comes out and he's like, oh, you know, it's time for our meeting. And if I was like, oh, what if I'm really unprofessional and I just leave? And it's because I feel like it's those comedy of errors where you leave, you think something's done and then it's like very much not done. I'm gonna get some, do we have any grass on hand while I'm at it? No. Alright, I'm gonna just grab some grass and some dirt. And so I was like, you know, I don't want to be on those comedy of errors where I just about think it's done, and I do have internet here because it's a uni building. I have uni internet. So I was like, all right, chilling. So I'm just gonna sit here, and our meeting was scheduled as at 10, right? So I sat there. Thanks, James. I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna read a bit. So I finished up my book there. I finished up Bear Otter and the Kid, which I gave a 4, by the way, and I do want to read the rest of the series, even if it has its flaws, like significant flaws. I'm gonna also fix the path here and make that back into non-path. It's just gonna not be part of my property. I might add something else here, maybe a pond or some sort of fountain design at the back. Maybe a pond. Pond might be actually quite nice. I'm just gonna fix this really quickly and then go to Eep. There you go. Pretty good overall. Just plop down a lantern here for the time being. I'll fix that later. Don't wanna cause any mobs to spawn. There we go. So I sat down and I finished up the book, and I also watched some YouTube because I had Wi-Fi, right? And then, an hour and a half of waiting, right? I get an email finally from the guy, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I've been ill the whole time. So, the whole mystery, because I didn't wait to obviously get to confirmation that we would actually meet on that day and that time. I just kind of assumed, based on our previous discussion, that this was happening. He's like, I'm so sorry, this is really embarrassing for me. Like, normally I'm not this unprofessional. I promise. I'm so sorry. Like, if I'm available this other time, like, I still really want to supervise your thesis and everything. He wrote like a really nice, elaborate, like, apology, and I was like, okay, thank you. Because, you know, some people just feel like, you know, their time is the most important thing in the world and everyone else's time doesn't fucking matter. So I appreciated the apology, and it just sucked that I had already gotten up way earlier than I would have for visiting my mum. And I had waited around an hour and a half. But at least I used the time validly. So we have scheduled now a Zoom meeting to do on Friday. Because, well, clearly I want to get this over with in a timely manner, right? Because I want to get to know the guy. Because hypothetically, if we really don't get along in person, I need to like look for a different supervisor. Because the most important thing for you with your supervisor or supervisors, right, is to have a good, like, professional working relationship, which requires that you kind of get along. And since I don't know the guy, I was like, bruh, we need to get this going. But yeah, anyway, so that kind of was a bit annoying. Then I went to do a little bit of a grocery run, and then I went to my mum's, which the main purpose for me to go to my mum was to help transport part 2 of the sofa upstairs, part 1 of which we did like the week prior, which was a massive pain. The other one was to get I don't know what it's called, but in Germany you have something where if you have old furniture or other kind of stuff that needs to be disposed of, you can book like a disposal service a few times a year for free through the government. So my parents obviously take advantage of that, because you can also book it other times, but it just costs money. You get like, I think, four times a year for free. And they were like, oh, we have a bunch of old shit we want to dispose. So I get there, it's very nice with my mum, we just hang out, we just chat, we're doing a bit of yapping, I'm talking about my thesis and what I'm researching, and she's telling me about this queer romance show and how much she likes the non-binary contestant on it. And I'm like listening / pause, not like, oh, my parent is talking, but like, oh, I'm hyped. I'm very happy to hear her be this excited, because like she might be a gay, but like she's obviously of like Gen X, I think. Maybe she's not even Gen X, I think. I don't even know what generation she is, but like she's an older gay. So a gay, I never could have thought. Yeah, no, I mean, she does have a wife, so it makes sense. It's just one of those things where obviously older LGBT people, they who are cis, they might. Oh, the game is broken. Please stop. You've almost done your service. Can you not crash? No, the game. We'll start up again. But yeah, so I'm very happy that. This is why I'm very on about the importance still of representation, because it is those quote-unquote innocuous settings, like a admittedly queer but still a dating like reality TV show, and then it's like, oh, there's a non-binary person providing a different perspective, and it's having like an impact on people watching it. And my mum really likes that person because apparently they're like very word conscious, which this is how I was raised, so I'm kind of particular about the stuff as well, like my mum is, where it's all about like the words having power and how you phrase certain things. And we were talking about this and how it's like a conscious effort thing. Because I feel like some people, when you discuss terminology and how important it is, nothing much died, just like one sleep. They kind of like, oh, but it's so much effort. I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking point, man. It's an effort to unlearn certain terms that are not the ideal way to describe it, but it's like worth to put in the effort. And I was saying how, for me at my job, right, I have a lot to do with big personal life events, including, why is it still night? I thought I slept. Including obviously experiences of having children and any related terminology. And in Germany, the terms are very cat tuck. Yeah, I just apparently didn't cat tuck long enough. The terminology here is very. Why am I not sleep? Like, what is happening? What is Is the game broken? It clearly is. I'm not sleeping. What the fuck? I'm gonna start up the game again. The game is broken. What the fuck are you doing? It's like it knows that it's on its last legs. It's acting like it as well. Can you sleep, please? Surely. No! Oh, there we go. Finally, Jesus Christ. It doesn't want to give up. Dude, it's your time. You've been around for like 2 years. We'll see, by the way. Like, I don't know 100% if we're gonna do the full time, but I think we will. And afterwards, we're gonna play the Game of Life 1998. Hopefully that works. Which I found, and I'm very excited for it. It said on How Long to Beat that it lasts about like 35 minutes, so it's not like a 16-hour playthrough. So, what was that one about? Oh yeah, I was filling in that hole, and then I wanted to add some decorative elements, right? There we go. terms, right? So having a lot to do with that topic, and in German specifically, but also in other languages like English as well. The terminology is very cis heteronormative. So, for example, like literally informal stuff. You get like an ID. So if you're having a baby, you get it's like what's called like a passport. Like it's a passport with all of your relevant information and all of your like healthcare. It's like it's like a vaccination document, but specifically about everything with pregnancy. And over here we have something called, it's like vaccination pass. It's like the same thing but for pregnancy, but it's not called what it should be called. It should be called pregnancy pass, right? It should be called that, but it's not. It's called mother pass. Because, oh, creeper, because obviously everyone who can get pregnant is a mother, and I'm like, that's great from a trans-inclusive standpoint. Oh, I forgot I don't have any arrows. Why the fuck do I not have arrows? Brother, that doesn't surprise me as a magic. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's like very few people in the world that are excluded by that, but it's still exclusive to people, and it sucks. And that it's like legally especially, and that all the terminology is so set like that. And it's also called like Mutterschutz, which is mother protection for right before you give birth for like the 2 months or so. And it's like, dude, this sucks. You know what I mean? So shit like that just is very slow to evolve. But it takes an effort. So it's like, I'm very glad that I have a parent like my mom who really cares about this stuff. Do I really just not have anything? I swear. I'm very annoyed about this. Wait, I have a Fletcher, right? So surely the Fletcher sells arrows. Where's my currency? There you go, we're just gonna take a bunch of emeralds. Just have to keep an eye on where the creeper still is, while I haven't gotten rid of him. So I don't wanna spend any time on fixing my property. Is he still around? What check? Creeper? Okay, I'm just gonna run. Speed run. Okay, there you go. Surely what he uses sells some arrows. Yes! I forgot how cheap arrows are. I was like, oh, I'm gonna chomp in with all my... Alright, do we see him? Are you here somewhere, bro? Hello? It's definitely an area that's not lit up enough, which causes shit to spawn. That's not ideal. Maybe despawned already. That could also be the case. Right, this time at least we're armed. We're armed and dangerous. That's much better. Alright, perfect. I'll just put away the rest of the emeralds. There you go. But anyway, so I went there and like the chatting and the yapping was very nice. But then we got onto lifting the sofa and it was going fine at first. And we made we have a very, like, in my parents' house, they have a very weirdly angled staircase that has not that much space to transport anything up, and it's often caused issues. But we're like, it's fine, we were doing well, and we were like halfway up the stairs, and it was like behind the chimney. There's like a chimney in the downstairs area for like no reason. Don't know why, it's not in use, it's just an old chimney. yeah, everything was fine. We're like, okay, we've got it behind the chimney, which was like the tricky part, and it was like staying up in that position by itself. So we're like, okay, we're exhausted. We're gonna have like a little bit of water, and a little snack, and come back. And we failed to account for the fact that the sofa has a drawer with bedding stuff in, so you can pull out a pull-out bed, right? And that thing, while in that position, shifted inside of the sofa, changing the point of like the weight point of the sofa, which pushed it further into the chimney wall, and it got stuck. And we spent the next hour trying to get it unstuck, and we could not do it. Then my stepmom got home, and it was like a whole thing, and then my mom had to go to work, and I had to go home, so it's just stuck in the fucking staircase. That was the worst thing. It was 2 hours of very heavy, incredibly difficult physical labor, and the fucking thing didn't even get up the stairs. And we couldn't get it out either. We tried. We're like, okay, it's not going up. Maybe it can go down. Nope. Ain't no way. We just we could not do it. My back started to hurt. I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Because the thing is like 70 kilograms heavy, by the way, if you're wondering, for weight comparison. And I am by far the tallest, heaviest, and strongest in my family. Because my mum and my stepmom are like tiny little guys. And I'm just there like dying. But yeah, so it was a very unsuccessful day in many respects. So I got up early to go to a meeting that got cancelled while I had already waited for an hour and a half. And then I went to my mum to help carry the sofa that ended up getting stuck in the fucking staircase. And it was not funny in the moment. It was really not funny, guys. It's just funny now. But I got home and I was like, I'm in physical pain. Everything's awful. What the fuck? What is going on? Actually, such a waste of a day. Then I did I took a bath to calm my back. I want to get some decoration stuff, by the way. I got some stuff to calm my back, and I took a little bath. And then I did some more uni work and also some other little things, you know. Just some comfort stuff that was like nice overall. Honestly, just do that. And what was I? I wanted to get the moss carpet as well. So I'm adding some more of the lighting around when possible. I'm playing, by the way, the nostalgia playlist just because it's all nostalgic that we are ending the series. I'm just gonna burn this one moss block because I don't care. There you go. And yeah, so kind of a nice success today. Better to the kit though. I ended up giving a 4, kind of slightly boosted up because again I'm still not over the crap age difference in when the romantic development for at least one-sided development happens. I ranted a bit about this, that I don't think in a modern day context you would not do that. And there's also the whole like the child protagonist being a little bit too, like the child side character being a little bit too like magically observant for a 9-year-old, and writing being a little bit melodramatic, but I still liked how like the unique representation of queerness, and I liked quite a lot of the character dynamics, and Bear as a narrator, while at times really frustrating because he directly points out what would be the good thing to do and then doesn't do it. Because he's like, oh, I should say something to this person right now about this issue, and then he's like, I can't get the words out. I'm like, I get that's relatable, but also, dude, that's so frustrating. So, but I still overall had a decent time, and I want to read like the rest of the books, right? I want to know how these characters develop, because they're a little bit raw, a little bit trauma-ridden at that point. So I'm like, how is it gonna develop over this? Because I think there's like 3 other books in the series. If this was a standalone, I think I would rate it lower. So I'm partially rating it for potential. I'm just adding some more light, I think, around, because it's annoying that we have shit spawn places when it shouldn't. Boom. And then after that, I think we're gonna spend a little time near the villagers, see if we can get them. Oh, we're gonna go do a big farming ground specifically for wheat because we need more bread to breed up more villagers. Currently, we have kind of an army, I think, of like 8 to 10 babies in the other in the breeding place, but I feel like we can go and get a bit more production up. There you go. I'm adding some extra lighting here, just for the vibes. There we go. So yeah, that, and then I decided, you know what, I'm currently still reading a lot of because the other book I have this month for my reading challenge is The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I'm hyped to read, but also a little intimidated by because it is a classic, and classics can go either way for me. I have some that I really like. For example, one that really surprised me with how much I enjoyed reading it was The Great Gatsby. Or another one that I really surprisingly liked that I had as an assignment for uni actually was Agnes Grey from Anne Bronte. Yeah, which I also liked. I thought it was very funny. It's about like a house and like a nanny, kind of like a live-in nanny in Victorian era, and she's like very sassy and stuff. So I've had like classics that I ended up really liking in the past. Not everyone though. Like there's also been ones that have kind of not been a hit for me. But so because of that ambiguity, I'm always a bit like, ooh, what if I don't like it? But so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have another one where I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll like it, but it's kind of a light, fluffy read. I decided to read the other Carrie McManus book that I bought a while back secondhand that I hadn't yet tried, which is The Cousins. I did have a good experience reading the One of Us Is Next series from her. That trilogy was very fun, very like engaging. But then I read Two Can Keep a Secret recently, and I didn't like it. I gave it like I didn't like it as much. I gave it a 3-star rating. And so now this is kind of like my linchpin of like was that like an offshoot because it was a second book ever. Maybe it just didn't work for me, because that can happen. Like just because I like one book of an author doesn't mean I like every book, right? So I decided to start reading The Cousins, and I actually did read The Cousins quite a lot. I read like 100 pages, I think, today during all my traveling, and actually I'm liking it a lot more. It's all about these 3 cousins who get invited by their grandmother to work on her holiday resort. Like, and the catch is that the parents of the cousins, so her children, the grandmother's children, she actually disinherited 24 years ago, prior to the story. And no one knows why, including the parents. And there's just like a mysterious, like, they know why they were disinherited, but no one actually knows anything. So now, 24 years later, she's inviting these cousins to work at the resort, and it's like all very mysterious. And so far, it's really capturing what I loved about the One of Us Is Lying series. So I'm holding out strong, guys. I'm holding out strong. Unless she really fucks up the delivery of this plot, I'm liking it a lot so far. The only thing that I don't like, which is like a pet peeve of mine, is that this book is not that old, right? This is, I think, I could look up when it was released, but I think this is like 2016, maybe 2017. It's relatively recent because Carrie McManus as an author hasn't been on the scene for that long. And there's a point where we find out that one of the characters that has been relevant at the start but was suspiciously absent, who actually handled all of the communication with the cousins, inviting, handling their arrival at this resort, called Edward, that he mysteriously leaves the job. He quits before the cousins even arrive, and we find out that he has in fact quit when they arrive. But then there's this barkeep guy who called Chaz, and he is kind of like, he's just kind of like a guy. And then we find out that Chaz and Edward, the mysterious organizer guy, were actually a couple. So some gays were happening. But can you snipe him? Snipe the bot! Spot the bot now. Snipe the bot. Snipe him down. Oh, I can snipe him. Can I snipe? Haha, I snipe! Goodbye. I've sniped him. Kid James as well. And we are at that point in the POV from one of the cousins where there's 2 girls, 1 boy of the cousins, and we're one of the girl cousins. And her internal monologue, she's like, oh, I didn't know Chaz was gay. And I'm like, you still don't know that he's gay, motherfucker. He could be bisexual. What the fuck? Is this bi-erasure in my like, YA thriller? SMH. I just dislike it, personally. Because I always think, it's funny, like, if I'm, as a gay man, go, haha, he's one of the gays, I think that's funny. But if it's like a straight girl going, he's gay based on he had a relationship with a man, I'm like, maybe not that much of a slay right there. So that's like a little pet peeve there. I'm like, could have been done differently. Alright, I'm gonna go over and do some harvesting now. Where's of course the bot can see when I'm getting water. I know, they just waited for you to leave. Terrible, terrible. Need some sipping liquid, real. Need to sip. Alright. I'm gonna get this field hoed. That's what we need. Load of bread. So yeah, not my favorite element. Some not so low-key bi-erasure. Because you could just so easily fix that sentence instead of like, oh, saying I didn't know he's gay, like, oh, I didn't know he was into guys. Easy fix. My brother in Christ. It's not that difficult. But anyway, so that's one little thing that I'm not liking, but otherwise, like, they also have like flashback scenes to the parents of the cousins 20 years ago, like 18 years ago or something, when whatever happened that caused them to get disinherited by the grandma. And it's very engaging, the writing's like strong again. I'm not having that issue of like, oh, it's constantly jumping after something interesting happened, which was the main issue I had with 2 of us. 2 can keep a secret. There we go. Not 2 of us is lying. There we go. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, today, if you're wondering why the fuck was I out again, it's because I got a message yesterday from the person, just the 2 of us, yeah, from the person who was who I asked for my secondary supervision. Because you always need 2 people, as I mentioned. So I asked my colloquium professor, and I was like, yo, do you have any other people? Because I obviously got I asked someone else. You guys were there when I got the email for that, and they weren't able to take on the request. So I had 3 people, and I checked all of them out on the Institute website, and I had a big favorite based on, this is like the head of the American department, and so she is about to go into favorite Big Frog, yeah, she's about to go into retirement in like a semester or 2, and she has done film. Specifically, she's done TV, which is obviously what I'm doing. I'm like, oh yes, and she's one of the few people at my uni who does anything related to visual media. It's kind of rare to have anything film or TV related as a research focus point. So I was like very heavily favoring, because the other 2 people that were recommended to me by my professor were basically just people who do a lot of thesis supervision. For a moment I thought she'd mean she was on TV. I mean, I guess she probably was at some point in her career, but you're like, yeah, let me pull out this random actor I know. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, to be fair, at my work, at one time, I filed someone's request for time off of work to be acting in a TV show. So that was cool. Not gonna specify anything more, but that was kind of hype. So this is someone who works where I work, but is also occasionally an actor. That is cool. Good luck for them. Yeah, we're going to our villages. From memory, I had like plans to do more storage here, but I ended up only storing quartz. How are we looking, guys? Do we have any adults? So many bebes. Oh, I think one aged up. I'm gonna throw you some bread. Enjoy. I'm gonna sleep upstairs. Alright, let's have a little look. Because I do have 2 leads. We're looking strong. How many adults do we have? Oh, I was right. Oh, 4 adults. Okay. 2 more have grown up. That's good. Okay, SARS lads, I'm kidnapping some of your parents. Wait, these guys were actually the ones I think that I just gave bread, so I'm yoinking you guys. Guys have been yoinked. Have any other food? No. Okay, I need to disappear and I need to get more bread. And we have 2 more people to get jobs. Oh yeah, we need to have more lighting in the back of the... I'm gonna actually teleport home because... We need to have more lighting in the back of the... What's it called? The back of the beekeeper house. Because that shit is getting too... dangerous. They keep getting murdered. Okay, 8. I think it was 2, right? Yeah, perfect. 12, that should be enough. There we go. But, so, yeah, wait. So, I had like 1 candle because the other 2 on my list were basically... Oh shit, no. No, my glasses. Please don't break. Glasses, no. What the fuck have I just done? Ugh. Shit. It's very bad. Sorry guys, I was like, oh, I just put my finger against my glasses. Okay, it's fine. It's not really fine. Why is it like shit? I'm gonna have to go to the glasses doctor. Oh no. Oh, I really have to. Oh Christ. This is so annoying because I can't really stream without my glasses. I have a secondary pair, so it's not really that much of a problem, but they're not the right prescription. I was like, I smashed my finger while I was like just trying to push up my glasses. I smashed it just right against the glass. I was like, oh, I'll just quickly clean that off, and then just my glasses just fallen out. I'm just trying to do my little life, guys. It happens sometimes. Why is this just dislocated itself? Because it broke off for some reason there. Okay, I'll have to... I have to go to the glasses place probably tomorrow before work if they can fix that. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying! Because it's not clicking again. It's not staying where it's meant to. That sucks. I haven't had these glasses very long either. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my secondary glasses pretty quickly. You haven't read that document. Okay, to be fair, they're like all bad meeting and everything was yesterday, but let me get that. Let me get my secondary glasses.
To the forest on the path you walk alone, to the day you may return, to the turning point, to the light of
Alright. Well, 24 days dead. I guess a bit. Yeah, this sucks. Very majorly. Like, it's fine, like, these glasses I can see is decently fine still, but Yeah, I'm gonna have to, let me schedule that really quickly right now. So I can see if there's an appointment like really early tomorrow. Rage, yeah, I can write sentences. Yeah, let me fix that really quickly. What it's not about is that the other two, it's not too bad actually, these glasses are fine. But my old ones, even though there's quite a big discrepancy, but like I'm gonna have a look. Okay, it does say little repairs. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Hopefully have something tomorrow before work. Not loving that, but I mean, that sucks. Okay, let me see. Oh, that sucks. The earliest appointment is 10:30, but if I do that, I'm gonna be at work at like 12. This is awful. Well, realistically, I can go after work, but this is also awful. This is my issue. It's if I go to work, it's like I'm at work from 10 to 6 p.m. This is not great. Okay, I have to do it before work though, because if they can fix it, I don't have to wear my old glasses the whole time to work. Okay, realistically, this is not possible. If I have an appointment at 10:30, can I make it to work until 12? I do have overtime, like, in the worst case scenario, I'll just use my overtime. Because I have 2 hours 40 overtime, so I could use that to hypothetically work less. I just don't really want to have to, but I'm gonna just do it, whatever. Because I don't want to fuck around with it and try to like super glue it together myself, just in case that makes it worse. Yeah, break it even more. Yeah, it's like it's a connector thing so that the framing, the lower frame, because it's two parts. Like my glasses is one big part at the top, and then it has gold frames around the glasses itself, like at the bottom. And that thing just broke on one side, so it doesn't hold the glass inside anymore. Just not ideal. I'll make this appointment. No, I don't want to do that. Have I done anything? Yeah, okay. No, I didn't. Alright, I've done it. Whatever. I'll just... Okay, I'm wasting time in the game as well. What I was on about is that... Oh god, it's gonna be awful until tomorrow, and I hope they can fix it immediately, because otherwise I have to, like, for a way longer period of time, use my old glasses. Which is not, like, that bad, comparatively. I thought I would have a much worse time using my old glasses now, but it's not great. I've been trying to remember what... Oh yeah, I got the 2 guys, and then I wanted to do more wheat. Right. I only got 2. I have any more wheat available. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use bone meal. Because that's like... I'm not gonna keep the bone meal around for anything else, am I? Whatever. I've done the appointment. It's not great. This is kind of what I was saying. Like, sometimes... Okay, I have this theory, like... Because it genuinely does feel like that. Where sometimes in life, it just feels like... things come easy to you and everything goes like... Your plans work out and you're just having a vibe and it's like the best. But then other times, there's just more stress or complications or things don't work out and you're just like, ugh, you know? I feel like that it is just kind of how life goes sometimes. yeah, so it's like, okay, I had like yesterday where all that thing, like every plan I had basically didn't really work out, any important plan, causing me to have to reschedule stuff or redo things, and it's like, now my glasses break, which I've had one pair of glasses break ever. And it was not my last pair of glasses, but the pair before, I think. So I was like, dude, what the fuck? It's not even that badly broken, so hopefully they can immediately fix it. Which sucks. Alright. Anyway, to continue yapping, the professor that I wanted was like, hey, I'm interested to hear your project. Can you come over to my office? I have this appointment on Tuesday, so today, in the afternoon. I'm like, all right, of course, immediately yes, because I'm kind of on this trying to like get shit done, even if I'm filling up like all my days with appointments and other shit to be done. So that's the reason I headed out today. So I headed out and I went there. I was a bit early, so I had to wait. Not had to, but I felt like awkward going in early to an appointment. But I'd rather be early than late, you know. I'm gonna throw in... Oh wait, I'm gonna sleep first. I'm actually gonna be using... There we go. There we go. See how... If we can have a few more bebes made. We really do need to have more bebes. So yeah, I was like, alright, I'll go in, and I met her, and she was really, really nice, she was really lovely, and I laid out my whole idea, we had a big, like, dialogue and stuff, and she said yes, so yippee to me. She did say yes to be the secondary supervisor. So, hopefully my Zoom meeting... Can not the children have it? Oh, one of them just grew up. Nice. Have bread. Okay, perfect. I really need to have more bread, honestly. I mean, they can also do carrots, right? But I never know the quotas for carrots. There you go. I'm gonna add some. Instead of having all these torches around, I'm gonna add a little bit of stuff here as well. So I did do that, and I also went to the post office to send away some books that I sold, and then I got like two little things at TK Maxx, because why not? I got some body butter. Watermelon scented, which is very lovely. I know, big excitement. Yeah, this. I never ended up making anything out of this. I should delete this, because I'm not gonna do it. This was my plan to connect the railway line over this way. I remember that, but I never ended up doing it. So, I'm just gonna get rid of the markings. Because yeah, with like Minecraft like this, I mean, obviously there's very much like a very high ceiling of like, you're basically never fully done with a world. Like, you could always be doing another project, another build, another thing. But I like having, even if it's kind of an arbitrary setting, but I like having an endpoint, you know, where I'm happy to have done what I've done on this world in terms of in Minecraft, not in real life, but I'm happy with what we've done, and I'm ready to say goodbye, rather than like playing infinitely, because there's some things that I wanna change, and at this point we're too deep into this particular series to change it now, you know. So it's one of those situations. There you go, where a fresh start is a good idea. There you go. So I did all of that, and then I got home, and then me and my family made some lovely dinner, which is nice, and then now I'm here to stream for you, chat. So I'm kind of a little bit, as mentioned, because of the whole, like, my sleep problems popping back up, I'm aware of this. And I'm a little... I don't want to say overworked, but I'm a little bit on the verge where, especially if having to like move the stuff around. So this week, right, I had the very pointless 2 trips yesterday. Then I have my trip today, then tomorrow and the day after is work, and then apparently tomorrow I also have to go to the fucking optician. Well, the glasses shop really, which is also the optician. And then I've got Friday, I've got my Zoom meeting with my first supervisor and also stream, and then on Saturday I stream, which is going to be the presentation stream. I'm super excited for that. If you don't know, I'm doing a streamer recommending media stream where you guys can ask for media recommendations and I give them to you. And I actually ended up finishing all of the current submissions, so let me try and find the link for it. If you do still want to request I'm Also Hypey, I know, I found some really, really cool things, and I think you're gonna have a good time watching that stream. And I'm too hyped basically to wait any longer, so that's why I've moved some things around. And let me get you the form link. So if you do have a last minute submissions, I'm gonna leave it open until Friday. And obviously after that I'm gonna close it because I don't want to have to speed run too much in terms of adding additional submissions. But yeah, that's kind of the play. I finished up that presentation. That's what I also did yesterday. So I will be doing that stream on Saturday. And then on Sunday it's my birthday party already. And then this month, of course, is also the subathon. And I'm like, oh, damn. I've had like very few days where I don't have to do either work or some sort of extra work trip or some sort of like meeting or any other arrangement of stuff. And it's in that environment where I feel a bit constricted and I feel a bit stressed out about things going on that I'm then like, despair, you know? A little bit of despair, but it's fine. We manage. It's one of those where I'm like, I just know, okay, I need to remember, like, as grim as that sounds, schedule in some free time pretty soon. And not forget and just steamroll ahead into even more projects and work and stuff. And it's one of those where I talked about it before, where just because some people in the universe can do more things than me doesn't mean that it's fair to me and my body to kind of ask more of it than it's able to do. It's that symptom, which I get why people do it, but it is really unintentionally shit to do. It's that situation which I feel like, I don't know if you guys as parents ever did this, but definitely is like the stereotypical parents thing where you talk about something being difficult or stressing you out and then it's immediately, but I had it way worse when I was your age and how dare you be complaining at this point. And like, well, this does not change anything about how I feel right now though, but you know, it's one of those I'm like, oh, I don't know, why are you like that? I get things were difficult, but that doesn't mean everyone else can never complain in their life. Because there isn't an objective measure of difficulties that one can experience. But yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. Because I know that for me, my system does have significant error proneness if I feel too stressed out, regardless of how much physical time I'm committing to the things that are stressing me out. But yeah, I don't know. Not to complain too much, chat. This is meant to just be some good vibes. And I'm very excited to do the stream today, and then of course the streams this week as well. It's just one of those I'm like, okay, if I have other things going on that day except stream, I just have to schedule around, and if I've kind of hit my comfortably scheduling, that's what I'm saying, like, some people think, including some of my family, that I am some like super rigid and I love everything having its schedule. It's not that I love it, it's that I need it to function as a person. Meaning, if I reach that point where I feel like everything is scheduled in my life, then I feel really constrained by that, and then it makes me feel like shit, basically. So it's not really a question of how much do I like this. I like some level of predictability. I don't like everything being in the categories, you know what I mean? So it's one of those situations. I'm gonna take these carrots over to... instead of getting them here, I'm gonna go... Wait, I can actually buy bread as well, I just forgot. I always forget that you can just buy food from the villagers. Especially, like, bread. Definitely think we have a farmer villager who does sell that. Do I still have the emeralds on me? No, I don't. Spare chicken. There we go. Okay, we're gonna buy a bunch of... Imagine forgetting you can buy bread as a metric. It's because I eat pumpkin pies all the time in the craft, as you can very much see. Oh yeah, another thing is I'm so hyped, guys. If you have not checked it out, I put out a YouTube short. I know, insane. And also I put out, I don't even know if that's linked still. Yep, there we go. Don't know if that link's correct still, but I always eat melons for some reason. That is silly. But yeah, I put out this is the same content twice. It's just once on TikTok, once on YouTube Short. And I'm gonna be putting out more. I'm very excited for all of that. I'm gonna just burn this, because who needs this? Fuck the torches, I don't care. And then... Honestly, why do I have 2 beds on me? Who knows? Is it not nighttime already? Thank you for the positive check. Hi, Foolish Fan. Good to see you. I can sleep now. Okay, let me slip. We're hitting the final 10 days, guys. Yo, but yeah, I kind of was like, you know what? I've been meaning to, and now that Twitch itself has an editing feature to make it really easy to make vertical content, I was like, yo, this is, I feel like, the perfect time right before the next subathon to make a bunch of little TikTok/YouTube shorts, see how they do. And the TikTok honestly did way better than I thought, because I haven't used my TikTok account in 2 years, and I got like a decent amount of views. I was like, nice. But what really surprised me was the YouTube short. The YouTube short has like 500 views, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, do check it out if you want to support the channel. I'm gonna be using, it does work, the TikTok link. Yay, nice, because it's been a bit confusing. I put a new link in the Discord as well, because the old one didn't work anymore, but I just wasn't sure how the current link situation was looking like. Oh yeah, James, by the way, could you... why... Brother, why are you here? No one wants you in this fucking house. Okay, there's a bunch of people though, so... You have some carrots, you have carrots, you have carrots, you have carrots. And can we throw in some bread? Get that bread, literally. All of these, get some bread. You guys, add some bread, please. We'll be sneaking, so they're not bothered. Now I gotta add with possibly French captions. Hoping they go at it. Why is the Iron Golem wanting to join in? Like, you good, bro? Okay. Nice. Okay, what I wanted to... I do have 2 guys in slots, so I'm gonna put those in. And then... Because currently we have almost enough, basically, to fill everything except the library guys. So I'm thinking mayhaps the library guys are kind of like... If we don't get all of those done, that's fine. We could do some better spacing. I have an idea. I think we're going to do this where I'm going to just do a villager every second slot in the library. Space them out a bit more, because there's no need to have like 30 villagers just for librarians. I low-key over allotted space for the villagers there. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have like the biggest library of all time, and then it's just like a billion slots. So my idea was maybe we do some pottery, like leaf design in between the slots where I actually put in villagers. Alright, let me do that. That's a good idea, I think. Right. For our quest, I'm going to be using some flowering azalea leaves and some regular azalea leaves as my contrast. And I'm going to be using moss blocks and any kind of... Wait, while I'm here, I'm just going to be putting some random shit that I don't really need in the moment. I also don't need 3 packs of rockets in inventory, really, do I? Do that away, do that away. Because I wanted to get all the 2 tall flowers here, because those I think would also add these 3. There we go, nice. Because like I don't really need to hoard items when I'm not going to be playing anymore. Alright, let's finish up this house here. Hello, fella. Alright, let's bring one of yous in. You chillin'? You vibing? Oh, nice. You're doing good. You're doing good. I'm gonna just lock you in with a bit of a coal trade. Nice. Perfect. Okay, your slot is filled. Alright. Boom. And then I still have one more villager. Empty. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where I wanted to add more lighting. I was like, the whole time I was running around trying to remember where the fuck I wanted to put more lighting. But the idea is I'm just gonna kind of laze that and just add this. I played the demo for Node Farm yesterday, had fun. Yo, I do want to play that again off stream as well. I've had the vision, lads. I've had the vision for it. Okay, let's put you in. First step, you. Let's see. Are you chillin'? White tulips. I'm gonna just buy some glass bottles while I'm here. Oh wait, actually, I want you to level up because I think it's fun. There you go. Alright. Strong. What do you got next? Ooh, candles and charcoal for some reason. Nice! Yeah, that was the whole plan. And then also inside, I think we need some additional lights as well. Like, it's not the right kind of lanterns, but I can't be bothered to craft the right kind. So we're just going to be adding some more in the corners, just on the floor. Right, so we have one more to go there, and then, alright, we're going to be using the lassos, of course, to navigate around the villagers. So the concept is basically to have one villager and then like one decorative element. Okay, so you're gonna be going here, and then you are gonna just unbreaking 3. There you go, easy. So let me get an axe here, and then we just do this, and then use, obviously, get rid of this block here. Put some grass there, I like some moss. We have a moss block here, and then we can add on top probably some leaves, like a mix of leaves and flowers. I think that's going to be kind of a nice approach. Kind of like... Can we not do it because the fucking trapdoors here? Oh my god. That's so upsetting. What about leaves? Not loving that. Okay, I have an idea. If I put a leaf block here... Oh, but then it's gonna look all like protruding on this end. Don't love that. Come on. I have an idea for it, but one that doesn't necessarily have that much. There you go. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Actual nightmare. Trapdoors, mayhap the worst. Okay. Is it possible? Can you put lanterns there, or is that still too little? That sucks! Because the fucking trapdoor design, it doesn't allow anything. Okay. What if I just get rid of all these trapdoors? Mayhap, and then design where we do something like this? Maybe this? I hate that it's not like entirely centered. That's like my literal... Please. Okay, I'm gonna use just this. I think that looks kind of nice. Okay, you're gonna wait. Because it's such good spacing, do you see what I mean? It's like 3 guys and then 2 decorative elements. That way I think we're kind of goated. And then we drop in some moss here, then some... like that! I think that's pretty good. Okay, so you're here then. And then here, we just need to always get rid of this stuff. Plop a moss block here. Look, it even looks nice from this end. Okay, okay, I'm hyped. We just got our issues solved. And then we know... Okay. Then we know a villager needs to go here. And then this goes here, and then you go in here. And where's the sign? The signage. Okay, you, what the fuck were you again? Protection 4. Oh, and vein mining. Vein mining. Oh yeah, we need like the glow squid ink. And white ink, if I remember correctly. Or white dye, I should say. I don't know why I say white ink. Imagine if you had squids that squirt white ink. That and the despair this would cause. For very particularly minded people. I can sleep now. I'm sorry, I don't want to eat. No eat for me. I just want to have some white dye, and I need some glow squid ink. Aha, there you go. There you go, mate. Boom. Okay. First eep time. I think this is going to be like our final push. I think that's A, much nicer looking, and B, much more reasonable than try and fill up all the villager spots. Honestly, the glasses situation is not that bad. I have a bit of a headache, but that always happens when you drastically switch prescription around. I can still see pretty well. Even though it was a drastic change. It was like 1.25 worse before, between this pair of glasses, my current one. But it's not as bad as I thought. Hypothetically, if they can't fix it tomorrow, I think I'll be fine with the time span that they need to fix it. It's not ideal, but this is why you have backup glasses. There we go, this is what it's meant to look like. Okay, and then we need... here. Oh yeah, and I should add in the honey blocks. Oh, important. Move that, move this. Move a bit of moss here, because I actually think it looks quite nice, like the color touch. One of the reasons is that if they're standing on moss blocks, they're not as jumpy, because they get stuck in the... they get stuck in the honey, so... that, and then obviously put you here. And then I'm gonna move your ass over here. Looting 3. Chain 3. There you go, and then boom and boom. Perfect. Remove this stuff. The honey block situation might be our most, like our final step. There. There we go. This is fine, and then I'll extend this over here. The best part, I don't even need to grab that many tools because it's looking strong already. Have some purple here. Then you're gonna be moved. Dude, Aqua Affinity bro, you're going in here. Aqua Affinity. There you go, boom, and then doot and doot. I'm glad I remembered that combination well. And then this guy needs to move one over. There you go. Nice. And then, okay, are we correct? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, this is gonna end like on a flower element. Not too bad. Boom. 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 You're staying here. You were dead anyway, so that's not too bad. Boom. I'll add in the roars. Boom. That means we get a guy here. Hopefully this reaches out. Guy, no guy, guy, no guy, guy. Guy. No guy. I think it's gonna be fine. Let me think. No guy, guy. I think we are perfect in terms of the spacing here. So, guy, no guy, guy, no guy, guy. No guy, guy, no guy, guy, no guy. Okay, almost perfect. But it doesn't matter that much. If it's gonna be on like one corner, we're gonna just have 2 guys. This is guy. Hey Pookie, have you seen the new funny fun game going around? People Shy? What game? Five saying the vibe. Yo! Bros! Welcome in, lads. We're doing a big final project. Lovely to see. It's like Infinite Craft, but it's rock, paper, and scissors. I have not seen it. Send it to me. Sounds fun. I decided to do some splitting up of my villagers here to have these decorative elements between them. Mostly so I don't have to breed up 1600 villagers. And we are nearing the final week, pretty people. Wow, yeah, and wait, you're gonna see the inside. It looks so nice. Boom. I feel like it's such a vibe. Ooh. Yeah, it's a crafting area, enchanting area in the middle here. And then some ponds and shit. People out. And then of course all our villagers. Some of which have dedged. Dedge. It's like, wait. It's like, it asks you, what beats rock? And whenever you answer the AI will say if it's true or false. If it's true, you need to find something that beats a thing you just put down. Here we go. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds good. That sounds fun. I'd try. Damn, yeah, thank you. Guy, no guy. Because as you can see, I originally had planned to add way more villagers here, but really I don't need it, and also the series is about to end. Them out. No. I mean, we've played this so long. We're gonna make a new single-player modded series, or we're gonna convert the hardcore to be modded, mayhap. I don't know, really. Oop, what am I doing here? That's not what I meant to do. Yes, yes, makes sense. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a really long time. So it's time for new adventures. So thus we're closing it out. We're finishing up some things where we can. The moss. Drop some moss here. Get that. Then we need people sitting. Yeah, so we need some more guys. Some more lectins, honestly. We'll run out of lectins. Let's get some more. Boom, boom. Yeah, I was telling everyone I've had a little bit of a bad luck streak where woke up early, went to an appointment that ended up getting cancelled. That also helped move a couch that got stuck in a stairway, and then today, while streaming, my glasses broke. So I'm using my backup glasses. And tomorrow before work, I have to go to my glasses place to see if they can fix it. No, yeah, my luck has not been good recently. What was that one about? How did the glasses just combust? No, I was trying to push up my glasses because they slipped down a bit, and I was like, oh, I want to push up my glasses. I accidentally put my hand against the glass and smudged against the glass. I was like, oh, I'll just quickly take off my glasses and clean them, and while cleaning them, the side of it broke and the entire glass just popped out. So, yeah, and I tried to see if it would just slot back together. I don't have any blocks here, but it just doesn't. RIP. No, I know, yeah. I do have my backup pair of glasses, which is not the worst. I can still use them, it's just not ideal. So and unfortunately the only appointment they had at work was at 10:30 a.m. So, at the glasses place, so I have to just have a pair that the lens would pop out all the time. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it, if possible. So, I'm just gonna go in early tomorrow. Issue is, I wish it was earlier, but because 10:30 isn't that early. Depending how long that takes, if they can immediately fix it and it's fine, or like immediately realize they can't fix it and gonna take it in, then, you know, that would be ideal. If it takes only, you know, broke my glasses by a bridge once. Oopsie, hello, Aloxide. That is an oopsie moment. But, yeah, so I'm gonna go in, see how, hopefully that gets resolved fast, because I still have to go to work afterwards, and the later I leave, the later I have to stay. So that's not great. But whatever, it's fine. I can't change it, so no use of dwelling. Looking, is that a totem in your hand? It's cute. It is, yes. This is from like I forgot what the texture pack is called, but it's a texture pack. I'm gonna just look it up. This is from... My memory is not that... I don't remember. Which, I think it's... What's titled like this? By Vanry Does Stuff. People clap. Don't worry about it, I don't really play. Oh, fair enough. I keep just trying to look for lectins. Lectins is what I needed. Do I have any more here? No. I can easily make ones though. It's just cute. People cute. Okay, people cute. I need bookshelves, that's what I need for lectins. Do I have books still in storage? Surely somewhere. No. I'm just gonna buy bookshelves if I can. Let me see if any of our villagers over here have bookshelves to sell. People cute. There we go. Do any of you have bookshelves? No. Any of you guys, mayhap? Yes! Okay, thank you. Just gonna use up my emeralds here. It's even in this shulker box, no one knows. There we go. Okay, let's see our best attempt here. Don't even know if I made too many or not. There you go here. Probably did. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, not really. Do you have another random torch flying around or nah? Think here, yep. A singular torch. If I need this. I'm very proud of this library build. It took a lot of time. Go. Because I used that to do this. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Nope, this does not have a trapdoor here. Nice. Yeah, everything is chill. There's one more villager needed there. But yeah, way less. Okay, let's have a little check. How many do we actually need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, this way we went down from needing like 20 more to just needing 6. So, JKS. Okay, other thing I needed was to get... Because, okay, I'm gonna lower down the amount of honey blocks we're gonna be needing as well, because it's just a pain to get honey blocks, because I have it for this. So I'm just gonna match the other side here. Just gonna be pretty chill, because there's mostly no villagers here. Go and drop you in here again. Ta-da! There you are, mate. I love these. These are one of my favorite things, mob catchers. They're so handy. Having a mechanic like that. They're even better than the crates on... Oh, because they're real jumpers. Yeah, exactly. I put honey down there so they don't jump up. Because my honey farm never ended up working. I honestly just don't have that much honey. So I don't think I can... Hello, mate. I don't think I can reasonably fix that too fast. Wait, I'm gonna look up the beekeeper, guys. Beekeeper. Villager. Trades. It's for quark. What do they do? Oh, they do give, on Master Level they give honey blocks for emeralds, okay. Perfect, so we are just gonna level up this one guy to give us honey blocks for the design. If it's possible to just buy them, honestly, then we might go full on with the honey. Because we have loads of emeralds, we're chilling, we're thriving in our emerald business. Alright lads, let me put these away, boop. And then we're gonna see how many adult villagers we have in the villager breeder to just get our vibes. Yeah, my solution for the jumping problem was very much just not fix what is causing it, but like cope with it. Alright, I guess we're gonna be buying loads of candles. Hello, chap. And some glass as well, so you level up, please. There you go. You level up. God, we're gonna be buying campfires now. Jesus Christ. That's why you're not using it trapped up above, but using honey instead. Well, I mean, it does look nice as well. It's like a little aesthetic element. We have 20 fucking campfires now. I guess we're gonna be using some campfires as decoration. Ignore that. We're just gonna be having some campfires strewn about. What the fuck am I gonna be using 20 campfires for otherwise? There you go. It's nice, we get some additional lighting sources. Adding some atmosphere, I guess. Realistically, what the fuck do you do with 20 fucking campfires? Set 20 houses on fire, I don't know, you could build a roof. True, we could have built a roof, but do I care? No. We're not gonna start any big building projects now. Sorry to disillusion you. Smoke signals, people giggles, yeah, just smoke signals into the void. We do our best, guys. Yeah, but if you've never seen this, we did so much in this world. I mean, we have almost 1,000 days of playtime. And I played pretty chill. I didn't always do stuff. I just ran around loads. But yeah, we have a bridge here. We have the pathing. We have make a spa. True. We have a house for each single villager profession. We have some automated farms. We have, of course, my pretty house. Still very happy with this. Like, is it the best build of all time? No, but I'm very happy with this build here. People, wow. Yeah, we worked off a picture of a Victorian, like, townhouse manor type situation, and it worked out way better than I thought. With all these, like, porches and shit. It was good times. Alright, this guy is gonna be setting us more campfires! Alright, finally. We just need to be master level, then he can sell us honey. He's only like, he's selling us leads? Really? Really? Your ass is like, Leeds is the gameplay? Oh my god. Oh my god, actually ending it all. I don't really need Leeds, not kidding. But it's fine. We're gonna just be using up our emerald supply very fucking fast. We have other ways to get emeralds, but yeah, do I care? No. We have another 20 campfires to place. At least, at this point, we won't be having any lighting issues. If we add them just generously everywhere. Camping time, people clap. Yeah, our asses are just camping everywhere. There's some squids. Squid o'clock. There we go. Oh, I have an idea. I actually have a good idea for these. I could use them. People leave. I'll go grab my sleeping bag. I could use these as a path. Additional path towards the Starter house. I'm gonna sleep at the starter house today. This is actually a good use of something that lights up. Time to cook some s'mores. People arrive, tent. Cause it's like there's quite a path. We do actually need lighting here. So realistically, yeah, this is our starter house. I'm ready, people clap. Right, look at this. This is where we first settled down. It has this very weird, like, open-ended entrance. Then it has a little farm area, a horse Munan's grave, RIP. Yeah, this is how long we've been playing. 2022, fam. The town was modeled after Victorian Town. No. The main house, 07 horse, yeah. This was our villager pit. Good times. There's still a bed here for sleepovers. The house, the main base, is based on a Victorian townhouse. Started house, copium. This is where we live. It has this, and from here on out is where the path to the end portal is. It's these like petals. Oh my god, zombie horde, brother bloody jump scared me. Do you have my? Holy shit! This is where we started in this lovely seaside. And we did way too many raids. Starter house's hole in the ground, yellow hold. I mean, I am a builder. I'm a building boy, alright? I'm a building boy. The houses are just each kind of, the theme is sort of cottagey. It's kinda the village theme overall, because my inspiration for this series was cottagecore, like cottagecore Minecraft, and that's why we don't do cottages in the hardcore series, because I did so many here, not filling potholes just like in real life estimating. Yeah, for me, when I have like especially a single player world, I kind of also tend to do some streams where I just run around or I go mining. I don't really build or create anything. I'm just kind of vibing in the world. So have I built anything on all 994 days? No. But yeah, let me give you a little tour if you haven't seen it. So we do have this butcher shop house. I love mining, my fave. Grinding, yes. I love it. I find it so relaxing. Especially this is 1.17 Minecraft. So it's like Y11 is still diamonds. You don't have deep slate. Like all this stuff is very old school. So it's my favorite. Now 1.2021, I do like modern Minecraft again. But when it was like 1.18, 1.19, I feel like losing the old mining was not made up by better content in the game. As someone who really likes the relaxing quality of the old mining, I still have a lot of affection for 1.17 and older versions, just based on the mining. But 1.20 and 21 added a lot of really cool decorative content especially, but also exploration, new animals, that kind of stuff that I really care for. Terrain generation, I don't really care. I've seen people do 1.17 that update that 1.17 to 1.18, but that messes up surface terrain. Yeah. So for when I made my modded 100 Days of Modded Minecraft, which is the precursor to this series, set in the same Minecraft world, I specifically picked 1.17 for the terrain generation. Yeah, we have this. There's some villagers here. We have this butcher house with like a little area where you'd buy some meats. Aloo, can I have some meats? There we go. And you can also go into here, of course. There's always like some storage. I've just had to block them in because they would jump over the counter. So that's why. And it's like a brick house. I really like that. And then the top is a wooden house. You can go up here and it houses some leather workers. Because I feel like those guys match, you know? They're kind of a similar profession. Well, they work with animals, basically. So I really like this kind of house. And then we have, of course, all the animals. And there's a door in the back with the cows. And there's some chicken houses. Sure, keeps them kidnapped. Well, yeah, I mean, realistically, I could have had a dungeon with all of them, but I gave them each their own little spaces. They're not being forced to work here 24/7. Clueless. Clueless! They're completely free to exist now. Well, and then we do have this house here for the shepherd, which the sheeps are right here. They be chilling there. They have this 2 entrance setup. It's like a relatively basic house, but kind of nice with some shutters and a little bit of design. And then one that I really liked was the fisher hut because it's on stilts. As you can see, I made a custom little pond with there's a tiny squid down there. Baby squid. So I made a custom pond for this. We have this design that's like overgrown in the water, very cool. And it also has a fun entrance because you jump here on the lily pad and then climb up the ladder and boom. Can we see baby squid? People shy? Yes, wait. Look at him. Where is he? Where art thou? Hey, here, there you go. You tiny. Does the squid have a name? We should give him a name. What should we name the squid? Yeah, he lives in this little pond. And I love that I have a mod where you can make glow torches. So you can have a little bit of a... I should have loads of name tags, yep. Name for the squid, guys. So cute. 2 years, 7 months, James? Jesus Christ, you're an ancient chatter. You aged fish. Of course, fish. Oh! The disrespect of this anvil breaking right that second. The sheer disrespect. You know what? Oh well, we'll replace it. It's like 1 too many fucking times, guys. 1 too many times. It's my breaking point. Literally. I was gonna suggest fish too, hypey. Hive minding, I see. Let me name you. Dude. Yes! Ta-da! There he is. In all his glory. He's coming up. He's vibing. People clap. Yeah, as you can see, these are the underwater torches. So yeah, I made that, and then this very cool, like, fish. So cute. Yeah, he's very cute. This little fisher hut. Nothing crazy. Like, the interiors are not that insane. Had he already had a name? No, he did not have a name. He's just a little guy. And then we have a pretty sugarcane farm, just been chunking away. Has a very, like, neat little look. Then I saw a name tag with Schlatt. I don't think it was called Schlatt. Surely not. I don't remember ever naming it. It did? Did it have a name? I saw it too. No, well, died 2024. Born 2024. Welcome back. Alright, well, this is just what happens. He just, okay, he metamorphized into a fish, okay? And then it was just ready. He transitioned, okay? You don't ask about the dead name, guys. I can't believe you're not on the etiquette for squid transitions. Terrible. Just imagine, I'm just thinking about like the Wikipedia article and it's like fish formerly Schlatt. Well, and then trans species. Yeah, bro just stopped being a squid and now he's a fish. Happens. We have this house, which is the cartographer's. Like a nice purple with blueberry. There are trans species of fish. Yes, there are. So when I'm always like, people have a small mind. Then up here we have some masons. With a nice carpet. Oops. There's a tree, there's an orchard. It's not a tree farm, there's an orchard. Then look at this house. I'm still very happy about this. Obviously I came up with none of these designs. I followed tutorials, guys. But I altered them to my own purposes. This is a potion bottle house for our clerics, obviously. Cute little bottle. And yeah, this is my piece de resistance. It's my Victorian manor house. Okay, it's a manor. Technically it's a manor, if you will. It's a bit big for a house. It's my base. It's my big base. And then we have this house, which I'm also really happy with the cobblestone lower floor and the cottage concrete terracotta type vibe upstairs. I had no idea you like the color yellow, people. Wow, no way, crazy. I know. And then here we have some Fletchers downstairs in the cobblestone area. And then up here we have lumberjacks, which is one of the Quark villagers. So this is a modded villager type. Then have this nice little lumber area out front, really cute. Then this is all of these are so satisfying. Yeah, I'm so happy with a lot of the, like pretty much all of the builds I'm very proud of in this world. Because I always try to challenge myself to build something that I hadn't built before. And sort all of the villagers into fitting houses. Yeah, this is armorer, a toolsmith, weaponsmith, so of course they have a big furnace area in their house. Again, bringing in that stone. And the furnace does extend outside, of course. I think this turned out really cute. With a little workbench here. And there's a nice little porch as well. Then this is the beekeeper house. It's just very yellow with some honey in the back. And we're almost done, so I'm just going to continue the tour. We do have some horses. B-dubs would like that mod on. Custom villages are very cool. Like the lumberjacks just give you like stripped logs already and stuff. And then of course, look at the sky. It's so pretty. This is my honestly the build I'm most proud of. In conclusion, with my main base. This is my library build. It's a big chest. Because knowledge, knowing when to sleep. Fair. The little reminder, yeah. I have that because it's so easy to lose track. And this is... Yeah, I should close that gate. We have the ultimate... Can confirm the squid was already named, but his name was Splat! Ain't no way. I genuinely don't remember when the fuck we named him Splat, but now his name is Fish, okay? We respect preferred names here. And yeah, then the interior we have some koi pond aesthetics kind of vibes with some like nice fish ponds here, and then an enchantment area. It looks so much like Schlatt, I can't. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Okay, I'm gonna sleep over here. There we go. Alright. Vibes. Is that a creeper? There is a creeper over there. Oh man. You can only see it for a second. Come on, I can get you from here, bitch. Haha! Got him! Okay, clearly we need to extend our glow technique a little bit further this way. Because here is where they keep spawning. Oh yeah, bitch. Just gonna use up these lanterns. Who cares if there's lanterns in the back here? Not me! No one's gonna be seeing this anyway. Boom. Because it's not inside the main areas. Also, we have moo blooms, guys. Didn't even show you guys this because we ran the other way. But yeah, this side we have my my fountain with axolotls inside. Is this very animal friendly? No. Is it how I designed this? Yes. Let's not think about it too deeply. We also have my overgrown farming house here with a cool little unique roof shape. Check the funny clip for earlier today, I will. I like my city infrastructure, it makes city streetlights in my world. Oh yeah, we never ended up getting to lighting. That would have been a cool plan as well. Especially since I've now seen so many cool street lamp designs in Minecraft. But yeah, so this has its surrounding lands, which are all the crops that these villagers specifically trade in. Just kind of built around. Talking to the chatters. SMHing. And in here we have, of course, our villagers, and then we also have some more villagers and a little bit of flowers up here. With a stained glass display that I'm still pretty happy with. Yeah, kind of just touring at this point. And then here we have a pumpkin farm. Stained glass tasty. That's also aesthetic looking. And then you can climb down here, get your pumpkins. It's kind of a standard pumpkin farm, but just dressed up nicely. And then we have a super smelter here. Pretty happy with this. It's a very nice, compact design. And it smells. Oh, we have netherite scraps. I completely forgot. Happens. And these are the moon blooms, guys. Can we smelt something? Yes. If we have anything to smelt. But look at that. People suit secretly a farm. Yeah, for real. Like, I really have a strong affection towards aesthetic farms because not anyone, but loads of people make great farms in Minecraft, but they look really industrial and or ugly. Apologies to any people who are very good at that. Like, very good at coming up with farm designs by themselves. Oh, we can smelt some food. But, there's definitely more focus on it working than it looking nice as well. So I have a big appreciation for people who do make sure that it also looks nice. For the builders of us who just like to do a bit of farm stuff to get building materials mostly. But yeah, up here you can put in stuff and then it'll come out here. See how fast it will cook our food. Food time. There we go, boom! And number 3 as well. Maybe number 3 went over here. Nope, number 3's here. There we go. Except the rail in the middle of the street. People giggles. It could be a tramway. It's a tramway! It's a tramway! It's so a tramway, guys. Clueless. Alright. What do I need? Okay, I'm gonna put some stuff away. I'm here for the functionality, but I have gotten all that. I love to go for aesthetics. 100%, yeah. It's so cute. It's so fun. I just like the vibe. Let me put some of this wood away because we don't really need it at this point. Because we did all of that. We're gonna have the signs. I'm gonna just keep a little bit of wood around. We have so many pink candles now because of trading with the guys. So I'm gonna take ourselves more emeralds. I'm really plowing through my emerald supplies. I'm not stocking up very much. Oh yeah, we need to get our a new anvil there. Thank God we have loads of iron. Like way too much. There you go. Right? Psst, brother. My brother in Christ, are you doing okay? Clearly not. There you go. Fix that. Plop in the iron back. Yeah, as you can see, we're really not starved for resources in the slightest. Our asses are chilling. Right, that's okay, we're gonna get ourselves a bit more. Hopefully some honey blocks soon. In the back we have all the modded crops, by the way, from Croptopia. And the Christmas tree we built last Christmas. Where I used up a bunch of my fancier metals. So I have way too much in storage. Last Christmas? Was it last Christmas? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last Christmas. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day I gave it away. Why is this guy so hard to level up though? Can we talk about that one? Yeah. Now I have 12 leads. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? Alright, it's time to get our emerald making machine on. It's not that difficult, we have lots. Give them to me. We just have so many leads. It's like no need. Because we have glass, we have plenty of glass. Well, actually not that much. Peoples are too predictable. I mean, what if you need to solve crimes? I'm gonna smelt some glass up. Well, so I'm gonna smelt some sand into some glass, makes sense. There you go. Because then we can make some glass panes and then get some emeralds. There. Is the fuel switch looking strong still? Yeah, easy. Easily. Song. We should have the song command, shouldn't we? This is Howoli City from Mikkel and Game Chops, or Michael. It's from the Poke and Chill album. Good command idea. We should set that up. James, can you set that up or no? I can also try and set it up. I don't know if you have access. Meow, Nabita! Good to see you. We're smelting up some glass to make ourselves an emerald making machine. Why do I have a crafting table on hand? I think you need access to your Spotify. Yeah, probably. Is that a Fossilbot command or no? Can I hack his Spotify account? Surely! Chatting. Easy for the James. It's a fossil one. Do you guys know that we have a James emote, by the way? This is James. He has earned the honors. Slash Spotify hack, yellow hackermans. James, yeah, this is James. For real. Right, default commands. Is there default commands for this? Except might do a cartoon fainting thing. I don't know. But look out for yourselves. Head not in the game. You lock in, man. Lock in, Nabita. Lock in. Song command. Oh, this is nice. Log in. That'd be so cute. Log in. Not locked in. Not like this. She's not locked in. No. Wait, I don't remember what my Spotify login is. Truly, the battles are real. Wait, I'm gonna get my other phone. When in doubt, pretty much all yellow 1 2 3. Pretty much all my old pretty much every older password I have is in the password manager on my old phone, and I just haven't migrated them because I'm lazy. But I'm like, it works like this, you know, it's fine. Oh yeah, you could definitely not log in to this account. Log me in! What do you mean? Did I mistype because I'm stupid? Okay, no, I don't know. Need to make more coding stuff. I want to make a plant mod, but no plantless. Oop. Migrated from one password to another because they started putting paywalls and I was like, people should not know. Real as fuck. Fuck fuck playlists, no, fuck paywalls. They do have stream elements as well, but I'm gonna have it as Fossilbot because Fossilbot's more reliable. Well, partially. I almost wrote pantless. Turn on, please. Copy the command. paste the command in your dashboard. Click command. What the fuck? Okay, open the Fossilbot dashboard. I thought that was. Yeah. Click commands. Create command button. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, guys. Duck ass. I'll probably just finish some stuff I'm doing, sleep, and think about it. Duck ass. Paste the command response section. Name, song, response. I'm gonna have it mentioned at mentioning the user. Does it work? Pause champ. Yup, it works! Jake S, guys, you can now do exclamation mark song and find out the song. That was very easy to set up. Shout out to envesco.cloud. Jake S, let's go! Now you can always know what the fuck the song is. Yippee! Excellent. I'll save that just so I know what I used. Boom. Very simple, very simple. I like that a lot. I also had a very weird thing where some random person DM'd me today and asked me if I know anything about Finland. Yellow, I think you'll enjoy Dungeon Meshi. I have it on the watch list. I saw it on Netflix. It's awesome. Yeah, it was very weird. They just asked me like if I know anything about Finland. I was like, a little bit. Oh, I should also not stand around here, by the way. And it was like the only things they knew about Finland apparently were Finnish race car drivers. You know James, yeah, I know you, and I know 2 city names, and like some random facts. There you go. We have enough glass, so we should be able to do some trading. Ah, funny guys making food in the dungeon. Yeah, one of the artists I follow, Vic, in case you art, shout out, has been doing some fan art of it. So that's how I first heard about it. We'll be making glass panes and trade the fuck with these guys. Yes! You're not ready for this insane leveling. Oh, they are popular racing car guys. No, pains. Yeah, like the guys. I know nothing about race cars, but yeah, apparently that's what they knew about it. I was like, okay. Because if I was Finnish, I was like, okay, that would make maybe sense, but don't know why. Like, it wasn't an unpleasant interaction, just kind of like a bit bizarre. It was a little bit bizarre, if you will. Have I dropped any? Why does a cartographer want glass? I don't know. Bro, just looking at some glass. Out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. I was like... Because normally random DMs, like cold call DMs, where it's like someone has never reached out to me before, they're not a chatter, I don't recognize them. It's pretty much always they want me, like, to sell me something. So I was just waiting for like, how do you pivot from what do you know about Finland to like some sort of ad read. So it was very bizarre, but it just kind of was like, I don't know, they just apparently wanted to talk about Finland. I'm alright, maybe, I don't know what's going on with you, but fine, I guess. I'm just gonna use this because it levels it up equally fast. Okay, we got it, and I have 1 emerald left over exactly. Look, I have so many bottles. Christ. Stop having bottles everywhere. Yeah, do you know how I learned about Finland? Our sponsor, geography.com. No, you know what? That's so fair. That's so fucking fair. Biggest read of a lifetime. Just get me the good stuff. Nom 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 nom. Do you have bloody... No! This guy doesn't sell honey blocks? Oh my god, it was all for nothing. You absolute... Oh my god, he sells a honey farm starter pack instead. Oh my god. Christ's sakes. It's fine. I just need to have luck and get the other guy. I thought it was always they end up with a honey block. He sells bees. Bro just sells bees, man. It's fine. I was thinking holiday packages to Finland, but I've never seen a package to Finland. I mean, I'd be interested to go. I have, in fact, had a little bit of a touch point, but not too deeply, right? So, I was like, just a bit of a bizarre message. Mate's asking Beacon what he sells. He's surprised he sells bees. SMHing. I know. It's probably one of those cases like with farmers, if they sell pumpkins or melons or neither. So apparently some of them just don't sell honey, they just sell bees. Shocked Pikachu face. For real. Bees? Wild and oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. If you don't know, this Saturday at 6 p.m. GMT, no, 6 p.m. BST, no, 5 p.m. BST. I don't know, I could look at the schedule. Sometime bees, yeah, we have a few bee emotes. Thank you. What was I? I don't even remember my own schedule. Terrible. Terrible. There we go. There we go. There we go. Shut the fuck up, me. It is 5 p.m. BST. 8, I mean 9, I mean 7, I mean 3, I mean 13 to be in. Yeah. Hello, dude. There's too many villagers down here. Have any of you... Oh, you're making love. No! How do you Shimon time them? I thought my stream lagged. It was just my brain dying. At 5 p.m. BST, we're doing... It's just me nothing ever. Oh my gosh, Argentum! Yo! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. 07. And I hope you had a great stream. We are currently trying to breed up some villagers. Oh, you were playing some Elden Ring. Assemble. Okay, I think they came in. Oh, I'm just interrupting. There's only me, everyone left. No worries. We love 1 million viewer raids as much as anything else. I'm sorry, dude. I'm interrupting your sexy times, but I need to nab some of you. Apologies, man. Just continue fucking, but don't, you know, mind the kidnapping. Sorry, just a brief kidnap, you know how it be like. Siren, yeah, just like, whoops, didn't mean to get, I mean, to be fair, I get it, like, if I see someone kidnapped right in front of me, I mean, that is killing the mood. I'd be scared if it wasn't killing the mood. Imagine someone's like, holy shit, man, I need to procreate right now after I've seen this kidnapping. Sorry for interrupting a second time, but time for a little kidnap. Thank you for the sub. Was that what convinced you to subscribe? My absolute unhinged commentary. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. We've got a new sub! This is month 1 sub, let's go! Can we get some claps welcoming the new sub? However, don't spend too much of your money, chatters, because there's a subathon soon! Subathon! Holy shit, I know, a subathon next week, Friday! Holy shit! Epic goals, many things. Very exciting. I'm actually super hyped for it. There's so many things. I currently am a little bit like, oh, stress, so many things I have to do, but once the subathon actually is happening, I know I'm just going to be locked the fuck in. I had a hard Elden Ring day, dying lots of times. Oof, yeah. I have one friend who's very into Souls-like games, and she's played like all of them, including Elden Ring. I am hype for people who are really loving those games. I'm at a good level, I just need some more smithing stones fair. To be honest, if I make spare time tomorrow, I might make some clips from this VOD, like into a TikTok format. People cute, if you want to upload them, but also just as practice. Please, if you make any content, anything, chatters, send it my way. I love to see it. I know editing practice and stuff is way easier if you already have content on the go, not the editor. I actually don't hate editing, that's the thing. I don't mind editing, really. I actually find it kind of fun sometimes. It's just the only issue I have with, okay, I want to hear about you. If there's any neurodivergent chatters, my main issue is I love tasks where I can do another tasks at the same time. So the thing I dislike about editing is having to listen to the audio to make sure the audio is correct and I'm not making any mistakes. So I can't watch a video, I can't watch a stream, I can't listen to music at the same time. I have to focus all in, and it's so hard. I'd also like Twitch has an auto TikTok mode thing. Yeah, I've been using that to put out some TikTok/YouTube shorts recently. Editing for business is pretty nice. We have weeks where we have content max. That's fair. Yeah, Biz had his 3-year recently. Congrats to him again. I was in the stream briefly. These days he streams so much later than me. My main issue is RAM and editing from a laptop. Yeah, that's also fair. I just did my subathon uploads for the subathon from my 2-year anniversary last year, and it was so good to finally delete all of the VODs once they've been up to YouTube, because I freed up like a solid 80, not even 80, I think I freed up 800 gigabytes, to be honest. Some games just don't do well with clips because they're boring them out. Yeah, there is a bit, like, I really like Twitch and the formatting, and you guys know this, like, right? I'm a streamer primarily. But there's definitely games where I feel like there's more moments that work outside of a stream format versus 800 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I also deleted some like games that I'm not currently playing and stuff, but yeah, I have, I think 2-3 terabytes. I have a supercomputer. Yeah, I have 2-3 terabytes of storage, and I just freed uploads. Mostly videos, right? I might be exaggerating, to be fair. I might be lying. Bro just might be absolutely lying. For the vibes. I also wish I had a powerful PC, Dedge. To be fair, I did, for any prospective working at all with any PCs, I rented a PC for a year. So, because I didn't know if I was gonna keep streaming and I couldn't justify that expense at the time. But after a year, I realized I have a command that lets me clip the last 30 seconds of stream without having to go through the stupid clip menu and have to deal with all that jazz. Does it? It does it for me, and it's so nice. Oh yeah, I should set that up too. I was gonna mention this to you at one point. Yeah, I should so set that up. I will. What was my brain cell like? Oh, I had the villagers. Okay, nap the villagers, guys. The clip command. Yeah, I saw it on the what I was just using, so I do want to set that up as well. You guys are chilling here? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll set that up as well. So, Daniela, when do you think you want to learn Sammy Clueless? I reached out to you and you just ignored me, Nabita. This is how you treat me? I'm kidding. I probably flew under the radar. If you have time, I have time. I did, huh? I definitely did. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I don't know if I am a silly guy. I mean, we did say like a particular point, and then it came to pass and was like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's because we went to talk about games instead, about us making the little game. About mate, you never did, sorry. I just said maybe tomorrow, and then I never go back to it. Happens. My brain dead. And then I felt like, you know that thing when you feel like you've asked someone something, and then you're kind of like, I'm not even gonna care if the guys have the correct jobs, because like, who cares? I just want to fill those posts. I feel like it'd be cool for the Recom stream. I feel like that's gonna be too overwhelming. I'm not gonna do it for that stream. I wanted to do a stream chat, if you're wondering, where I wanted to debut the TTS feature. I'll continue the thought in a sec. I wanted to do a stream where you guys send in songs you like, and then we kind of review them on stream, kind of a little bit roast, but kind of also potentially finding cool new songs, and people can comment in, and you guys can, if you're the persons who submitted something, you can defend yourself and your music taste. I thought it'd be really funny. It's kind of like a level up over just a regular roasting your music taste stream. And you guys know we don't like fucking tear you apart by song preferences then. We don't tear you apart. Like, I'm not a fan of those streams where it's like a, hey, let's genuinely go for someone's jugular because of buddy music taste. I don't care. The taste is a little deep. My ass does not give a shit. People cute, always give me a call. I'm almost always ready. I will. But yeah, if because the recommendation stream is going to be a big stream, guys. I so want you to be there. I spent a lot of effort onto all of you guys' recommendations. Shout out to James for absolutely carrying and asking so many questions. Mother was my comfort band. Mother has some bangers, okay? I'm not here for the slander. Okay, this is my thing, right? What was my thought I was talking about earlier? Oh yeah, I don't hate editing, but I just dislike that I have to sit in silence doing it and just listen to my own audio voice. I'm gonna write a whole doc for the recs I get. Go on, I spent a lot of effort on it. And the recommendation stream is gonna be so hype. I'm actually mega excited for it. I'm gonna see, have they screwed around? Have they had some bebes? Oh yeah, they've had bebes, but they're not grown up yet. Let me have a look. Is there still only 2 adults? No, there's 3 adults. Wait, they're fucking again. Why do you only fuck when I'm here? Guys, do you have a exhibition kink? Who knows? I think in music. Yep. I think in music. I can find my way back to the train of thought. Maybe. You think we need a warning for this stream, silly? Mayhaps. I mean, I turned away, so surely you're chill. Do they think you're the cameraman siring? They're like, guys, are gonna put on a show. It's happening. What else was on my mind? Maybe he is. Kind of orcs. I can find it. Truly. At this point, can I just send in? Also, if you're lazy, don't want to do it, I can just copy paste my code. We'll see how long it takes. We are watching. Yeah, rip. Really, at this point, I should just send in this stream for evaluation purposes. Not it shouldn't be too bad. The stack overflow away. It happens to the brain. And I was doing villager transport. Just need to wait for them to grow up. Stack overflow, my lord. The brain is a bit dead. I'm thinking about what did I want. Not this. There. Clean that up a bit visually. Keep losing my train of thought and it's terrible. I was talking about the recommendation stream, which I am hyped for. Roblox coding days, people giggles. The TTS stuff. Oh yeah, right. Remembered. Sometimes I just need to follow my own train of thought backwards. I was thinking, right, about the music stuff, where it is so obvious to me, this like trend where thing becomes really popular, and at first it's like universally popular basically, and everyone gets like really into it, and then there comes a tipping point where suddenly it's like, actually this thing was bad the whole time, and I can't believe anyone ever liked it. Then the people jump onto that train, and it's like super predictable. Holy shit, why is 4 big guys kind of a banger? Siring, the melody is good. 4 big guys. I'm thinking about catch. I'm thinking about coding a simple text-based game, but I got back into writing first. Yes, James! When's your game coming out? Kidding. They grab on my thighs, catch them, guys. Hey yo. So yeah, because of this very predictable pattern, like when something comes around and like people are randomly like crapping on it for no reason, when I've noticed it's It's the most tame lyric of the songs is alright. I mean, hey yo. Then I'm kind of always like, I'm over the situation, you know? I'm over it. My ass is so over it. So that's why I dislike that I had to deal with door-to-door sales, whereas everyone in my area is so nice. Fair enough. I go on my spelling like every day. Yeah. James cannot spell canonically. It's just not a canon trait. Not used. You didn't push at all. She was sweet. It is a true gift, I think, to be a good salesperson. People really think, oh, everyone could do it. Like, no. There is a fine line. And I mean, I get kind of salespersoned too, quite a reasonable amount. Not so much in person, but obviously through the internet, where people just want to sell me like commission services all the time. And there's a lot of people who really just don't have the people skills to do it well. You know what I mean? Like, where they keep pushing when you've clearly, like, politely indicated that you're not interested, and then they're like, just use the worst communication strategies, and it's just like, dude, please, just get a hint. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, please, yeah. Cause I always just feel bad, like, I don't want to, like, outright be like, stop salespersoning to me, but at the same time, stop salespersoning to me without me having to do, like, this whole thing. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I'm someone who has a big issue, okay, like, voicing criticism towards other people. I struggle with it. It's a problem. I'm working on it. But they're guilt tripping you, SMHing, yeah. But at the same time, there's an element that I've recently encountered a bit where if someone is kind of chronically people pleasery, like they don't ever speak up if something's bothering them, or they don't ever take the initiative speaking, like addressing an issue, that kind of puts the other person into the position of always having to do that, and it's a little bit like that's why one of the reasons that I want to get better at it. But he used the bar structure from FaceTiming with my mom in the second half. I'm pretty critical when people do stupid things, unless it's a partner, then I get anxious. When I think it's a big convo, awkward, I zoom that. I was just saying that, kind of shooting off of the, ooh. Bro, why do you always want to screw when I'm literally in here to nab one of you? Dude. Like, why is that just... Oh, shit. God damn it. Wrong click. Got stressed out about the time. Sorry. Oh, wait. My world are those 4 big guys. People, wow. Vanish. I can't believe you're enabling this behavior, James. Being gay in the yellow Twitch chat. Unreasonable. Terrible. Oh my god, stop. I'm looking away. I'm looking at... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just... Wait, disparage. Why? Disparage, that's not even gay. True, wait. Wait, disparage, it's straight behavior. Holy shit. Can't believe we've got straight people in the yellow Twitch chat now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is the world woke? It's gone unwoke. Ain't no way. Heterosexual behavior. Dispatch. But yeah, I was kind of piggybacking off women, girls, boobs, tits, the voices. Oh my god, not the voices telling you to be straight. I can't believe it. The heterosexual gender has gotten a beta. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I kind of like the salespeople who don't get the hint. Kind of connected. I have no idea what's going on. I can't. The transgender gambit. Dispatch. Just kind of talking about not being straight, no. But how kind of the same thing that makes someone a bad salesperson, kind of like not being able to read someone else's subtle hints and kind of pushing further or not being good in conflict. But with transgender solitaire, I think I'll go lurk. Is kind of the same issue with just generally people pleasing. So for me, it's always like, oh, the other person will surely hate me if I speak up about like little complaint. That really, I just want this thing to change. I don't want to like criticize the person for no reason. I want to make them feel bad. But then at the other, I've been on the other end where like there was like an issue and I'm trying to be like very polite and nice about it. And I tell like someone like, oh, you know, this thing, whatever. And then they kind of don't engage with it. Leading, okay, we don't really need that many. I think we only need 3 more. Guys, we might actually do this. And then that leaves the other person, like either to be like, oh, nothing will ever happen because people are just kind of avoiding the conflict, or someone actually speaks up. 3 more guys, I know way. No, actually I still, because Evergreen is ending. Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, so I think aside from my own good, as in not swallowing down if I'm struggling with something because I think, oh, it's terrible for me to speak up. But also, if you're actually not speaking up, it can fucking suck. Because you're forcing the other person into the position of having to. So, you know what? Sometimes personal growth be good. So, I don't know. Just thinking about it. I always get a little bit contemplative about personal evolution around my birthday. Just happens. Swallowing down. James said 3 more guys. Siring, I'm done for. You don't need to re-explain it. Yeah. Just kind of like... I was very proud of myself recently because I did speak up. And I was very gracious and polite in expressing what was bothering me in like a certain social setting. Kind of keeping it vague. But, and it actually resolved the issue in a way that was satisfactory towards me. So this is a very positive experience to me. Okay, we just need to have these guys age up. So I'm gonna try and harvest some more food, / buy some more food, / get some more emeralds. We can take the railway train back if you want to, chat. Because I do always have my minecart in the back pocket. Boop. It's a nice scenic route. We can have some food on the go. Wow, I thought you were gonna say harvest some villagers. Ain't no way. No, not the villagers. There we go. Look at that. Train. Training. I could have waited until they are ripe. Aware. So, yeah, it's really 20 more minutes until Evergreen is gone forever. Waiting. Yeah. Say goodbye, chatters. We're on the second to last day. I learned many things in this world, by the way. 07 was a good run, chatters. Yeah, I originally only had the plans to have this world go for 100 days, so I kind of like capping it at 1,000. I think that's kind of a nice little 4 digits waiting. Yeah, it's just a nice little thing. Oh, we have the other campfires. Wait, what's the hotkey to make a clip awkward? I don't know, what is it? Clip the shit out of everything you think about, lads. We are on Chatterino. No idea. I'm gonna just campfire the shit out of everything. It's like something C. There you go. Glad campfires don't spread fires. Think about it. Oh, alt X. What's this Christmas song? It's Carry Me Along by Nelwood and Bly Bonnie. I don't know if we can skip that. Are we on? You can also do exclamation mark song, James. We could do that now. Think about it. Oh, SMH. I know I was complaining about it. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a little bit jingle belly. Alright, what are we thinking? I'm gonna run over and get ourselves some more emeralds right now. Need to get the shit out of these emeralds. Oh, this way. Christmas in July SMHing. Imagine. Just thinking about Summerween recently. Okay, what do you guys think about it? Because like a part of me is like, that's kind of fun, but another part of me is like, I like my holidays to be the correct holiday, if that makes sense. Summerweed monka. God damn it, chat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to listen to like Christmas music outside of season. I don't like to read Christmas like holiday books out of season. I like to watch Halloween-y kind of content around Halloween. I don't know, it just feels right. I have occasionally broken that rule, but like I don't regularly do, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, Christmas in December only. I don't know, it's just, it makes me happy if it's like the correct time. It's like, grow it on snow and it's more crystal shaped. Makes sense. So that's why I find it cute that people do the holidays they love, whatever they want. Like, go off, keep Queens and Kings, but I personally just do it when it's right. Crystal Fruit Stardew, no weighing. We're gonna make these into netherite because I can. Should maybe make our tools into netherite before we're done. Let's have a trident that we never fixed, but you know what? Do I care? No, Stardew Valley. We do love Stardew Valley on this channel. We're gonna play it during the subathon because it's the only file we have currently ongoing for Stardew is multiplayer. But I was thinking, Shadows, what do you think about a single player Stardew sometime soon? What are your thoughts? Yes, what? Because I've never actually played single player, and in multiplayer, the furthest I've ever gotten in Stardew is about like most of year 1. Stardew Valley, but you're single, no way, partnerless. So I've never actually played past like the first year. Acrobus. I was thinking maybe, because we don't have that many ongoing series that aren't like The Sims or Minecraft. So it might be good. I'm gonna make my sword into netherite. Where's my smithing table? Smithing table! I need to get back to Stardew Valley, prefer to play on Switch, but no mods, so I'm conflicted. I want to play like vanilla Stardew Valley like once, honestly, because I'm hyped for the game, but also because I want to be able to play the modded stuff. Connect your Switch controllers to PC. Do I not have a smithing table? Do I just really just not have one? That's so dumb. Oh, I could just use the smithing table of the smithing table guy, damn. Very pog to pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is just such a nice food. It's easy to get and very filling. So I'm gonna make my sword into netherite and one of my pickaxes. Because I can, because why not? So yeah, have you watched Steven Universe? Yes! I love Steven Universe! I've watched the entire series, some of which multiple times. I've watched the movie and Steven Universe Future. Dude, I have such an affection for it. Because I've watched it for like, since like 2014 or 15 maybe. It has such a cool arc. I feel like people really don't appreciate how much Adventure Time and Steven Universe combined kind of revolutionized animation to have like shows that start out pretty innocuous and then they hit you with the deep lore, the heartbreaking story development, and it's so good. Did you talk about it in your presentation about shows? Yeah, I did. Those shows like The Owl House, for like a modern take, very much evolved that have like the same concept where episode 1 of the Owl House, you're like, oh cool, fancy fantasy world, whatever, and then it's like, damn, the lore do be going fucking hard. You know what I mean? It's such a good vibe. Ah, Disney music. There's a spring wind. Yeah, there we go. I'm so used to it. It's gonna be a while until I unlearn. We're on day 999, guys! Can you believe it? Alright, let's grab ourselves some glass. Make that into, what, emeralds? 999, yeah. Happens. Alright, let's get ourselves some more emeralds. This is really giving like Cinderella. It is. It's very Cinderella-y. You're gonna take more glass? Oh, you are. How nice of you. It's a very like ball dance vibe, which I think is cute. 3/4 time. Alright, we have a lot of emeralds. So we're gonna be using that to buy bread and breed up more villagers. Music nerd. We love music nerds in the chat. I'm buying bread. It's bread o'clock, fellas. Do we have anyone else who's selling bread? Yep, I am. Are you not? Are you secretly not? This guy also sells bread. I'm bringing in all the bread. Literally. And figuratively. Do you have more bread? Yes! Does this guy up here have more bread? Guys, you almost ready to say goodbye? You have like six stacks of book. No, I know. It's kind of emotional. Because we've had this world so long. I think we actually started the 100 days of modern Minecraft in early 2022. Which is kind of crazy. Postwick, that's the name. This is the reason why we were listening to this playlist. This is my very first chill songs playlist for streams. I made this in September 2021. So that's why we're listening to it today, because it's all nostalgia. Oh, Cage internet died. It's all the nostalgia today. No, I know. Ripping. Okay, wait, I'm gonna give these two guys all the bread. You are saved. Didn't miss the Evergreen ending. Yeah, we're at day 999. I'm throwing it up. These guys are fucking all the might 4s I'd ever need. This guy done? Nope. You finished with your absolute debauchery. Thanks for new Java update. Oh, they're screwing. They're screwing. So I just want to nab, if I could, some more villagers. So we just need 3 more, then we filled up literally every single spot. You good? Are you finally done? Nope. Sorry. Because there are... Ugh, Jesus Christ. Can you stop? I did just give you like loads of food, but... so it's on me. Also, PP Overheat, I'm currently in Season 4 of Steve, it's so good, but also... Yeah, I went on basically on a big tangent on the impact that Steve Universe and Adventure Time have had on the animation genre. My Mr. Smiley from Yari, the guy from the Magnus. Oh, God. Brother, why are you still going? How many times? Like, what is the stamina of a villager? Jesus Christ. Guys. Mate, leave the room. I want to like nap the final villagers. I'm just being impatient. I know. Because I'm like, it's the final day. It's the last day. You could never do that with real people. Like, guys, get it finished. Jesus Christ. Right, are they done now? Please. Hello, are you done? I bit my tongue, not like this. My god, they're still on it! Please, just finish. No, despair. Despair for the tongue. The Argent tongue. Terrible. Please now be done. Okay, now they're done, kind of. Okay, I'm nabbing you. Okay, we do have more than 2 people in here. My internet is dying. RIP! It wants you to miss the end because it hates you. Okay, I'm sprinting because we have 3 slots. We just need to get 1 more guy. We can do it! I have the faith of 1,000 suns. Hoping it isn't something serious or just a me issue. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Dum dum dum. Because there's a good chance it might have been like something that ruined it, scared, like with the war and all. Or yeah, hopefully it's just temporary. Sneeze with my mouth open. It was a sudden spontaneous sneezes reaction. No! They really should buff up vanilla rails. They should. Rails would be a cool update. We're chucking along. Speeding along. Yeah, I still remember when I made Evergreen and how hyped I was for it at the time. It was a very meaningful part of the rivers and rails. That'd be nice. It's a very meaningful part of the channel. Do we have all of these filled? I'll ignore that not all of them have signage. Wait, we have enough, I think. Yes? Did we miss anyone? No, we're done! We didn't even need 3 guys, we need 2. Wait, hold, yes! Let's go! We did it! They're not all like leveled up or got good jobs, but they're in! Let's go! We did it before the day ended. I'm so excited. Yeah, we also did some last minute netherwriting of our tools. People clap. Insert coin to axe. We should name our tools in celebration. I'm gonna call this one... Radiant, why does it say I'm a sub? Awkward. Maybe it doesn't. Nope. Oh, never mind. But soon, surely. And then it says resubscribe. Sorry. Terrible. And then we're gonna call this one... Silk Spider. And then this one is mining the veins. Like just that. There's just some of the problems giving me one. People could go Silk Spider. That one's for you. There you go. Do we have any tools that are named? We're gonna be like me on a Saturday. And then there you go. Digging my own grave here, fittingly to the previous day. And then the bow. I gotta call this one. Please return. Alright, and then our final tool that we should have on us is what I never healed. And we have 2 tridents for like no reason. And then that's how you're making the villagers. Fuck. Yep. I'm just shooting them with Cupid's arrow. And I got this big fork. Boom. We have pantabloons. We don't have our boots named. They're gonna be called Stompers. Just using up my levels. We have Crown of the Ducks, we have pantabloons, we have Stompers, and we have my Elytra, of course. Just gonna be wings. I'm gonna be just basic. Cupid's arrow, BOP arrow. Damn, just imagine that. Be insane. We're not gonna sleep though. We're gonna be on the roof, guys. That's my rockets. Look at that skyline. This is our land. The fucking fires in the background. It looks so silly. Need fireworks? Wait, I don't have fireworks that explode. I should try and make some. Hi, Quiv! You're here for the finale! Quipper! Good to see you, boss. Wait, I'm trying to see... Firework. What are the things, what are they called? Who's DDoSing me? Despair. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Fire. What are they called? Looking, that's James. Firework star. How do you make these? Firework star. How do you make them? Does anyone know? Isn't it a lovely emote? Firework star. Recipe. Obtaining, crafting. Gunpowder plus matching dye. Fair, I guess. We have dyes, so dye is not the problem. There we go, we're just gonna get a bunch of these. I'm gonna use all of them that I still have. I use a bunch, because we have many. I use... yes. I see, and then use that in place of... We have paper somewhere. Leftover paper anywhere? Nope. Here maybe? No. Sugarcane here? Yep. Look, we can make some fancy rockets. Fancy, yes. Be doing it. Let me store some stuff away that I don't necessarily need right now. On me. So I can make some more. Speedrun this! Some yellow, some orange, some lime. Some more gunpowder. Oh wait, it's nighttime, scared. We're gonna be on the roof. Don't worry. Oh, I was like, why the fuck can I not craft? Because I put my crafting table away. That was silly. Okay, we have some more. I really don't have any more paper, that's so stupid. Okay, screw that. We have a lot of different rockets, so we're gonna be flying on top of the roof with our regular rockets. It's raining! Guys, there we go. I think we have enough. Look at that! Wait, let me get all of them lined up that we got. Pink, cyan, green. These are random ones. Guys! Ta-da! Wait, I'm gonna make a... Can we make a dispenser? So I can dispense them up. Speed run. Disper. I need a bow, stone, some redstone. We can do that. Pretty easy. Bow. Dispenser, crafting receiver is diabolical. It's actually so evil because you cannot automate it in any way. It's literally the worst. Okay, let's get that. Make ourselves our dispenser, and then we're gonna just have a lever. That's all we need. On top of the roof again. Yes, with Megalovania, that's fucking funny. Alright, we're on the roof, guys. Oh, I don't try and... I'm gonna switch the directions. That's not the direction I wanted. There we go, that's what I want. Hopefully. Time to go. I did die again. Look at that! Pretty cool. Right, I think maybe... Wait, so what's happening up and on for 2 buff? Oopsie, we're finishing up Evergreen! This is the final time we're playing it, basically. Let me try and... First, just see the VOD's material. Oh, it's facing the opposite way that I wanted to. Ugh, terrible. Yo, that's so sad. We're kind of just saying goodbye at a time where it makes sense. Oh my god, this is so bad. Can I just... That way. Perfect! This is what I want. And then we can load in... Does it dispense if you do this? Yeah, right? Yes! Guys! Look at that! Yes! Mate has never used dispensers. I really haven't. I don't use dispensers for anything. Ta-da! Put 2 observers next to it. I don't care. I'm not like it's day 1000. We don't have the time. Make a clock. Yes, 0.5 seconds. Jenkins, day 1000. Yippee! Look at all the explodies. We're just gonna go until we've run out. Yippee! Go 7! And now we burn everything /J. No, I'm too attached to this world. Okay, 10 more to go. Okay, 5 more to go. There we go, we did it. That was very lovely. Alright, now a very final thing we're going to be doing is I'm going down and I'm doing it from the top of the fountain. So you can, if I can stand still here. Okay, I can. Okay, I can. There we go. You can look at the house. But I want to look at the statistics, chat. So I've bred 90 animals. I've cleaned 0 armor pieces. Cool. No banners cleaned. I've opened 1,888 barrels. I've rung 1 bell. I've eaten no cake ever. I've filled 5 cauldrons and I've opened 11,279 chests. 2 villagers count, people giggles. I've only absorbed 12.10 damage. I've blocked 1,000 damage. Yeah, I know you're loved. Oh, Wispy! You're back for the finale of Evergreen. Let's go. I've dealt 26,000 damage. Nice. I've taken 3,968 damage. I've searched 67 dispensers out somehow. Climbed 5 kilometers. Crouched 20 kilometers. Fallen 40 kilometers. And flown near 559 kilometers. That's epic. I've sprinted about as much. That's so me. Sprinting almost 600 kilometers. Swimming 35, 200, only 200 walk. Look at this. This is why I'm a sprinter in Minecraft. Walked on water, 60 kilometers. Walked underwater, 7. 80 by boat, 200 kilometers by elytra. Based. But also 76 kilometers by horse. Rare time. 0 by pig. 5 by minecart. Nice. Droppers search 0. Ender chests 86. 19 fish core. I'm not a fisher. 140 games quit. We got 140 streams of this. Hopper search 102. Interactions with anvil 99. I never got a beacon, I don't think. I completely forgot to ever make a beacon. Stats, hates rail, so for real. 70 blast furnaces, 128 brewing stats. Because I did beat the Ender Dragon with potions. Like having soul falling potion and stuff. It was fun. 5 cartography tables, 0 campfires. 800 crafting table, 800 90, anything interesting. Loom 6. Never used the lectern. Never used a smoker. Interactions with campfire. Clueless. Dropped 30,000 items. Jumped 210 times. 210,000 times. Sorry. I killed about 2,000 mobs and I played 2 music discs. I've only died 5 times? Hold on. What? I somehow thought we died way more. I've died 5 times total in the entire time we've ever played Evergreen. What the fuck? Why was I the GOAT? What the fuck? 44 plants potted, 0 player kills obviously. Triggered 3 raids and won 3. Opened 400 choco boxes. Sneak time 9 hours. Damn. Talked to villagers 4,000 times. Yeah, we have about 9 days playtime. Well, 8.6. That's crazy. Traded with villagers 6,000. Yeah, items. Let's see. Times mined. Netherrack, obviously. Followed by stone. Followed by oak leaves. And then grass block and coal as number 5. Fair. Times broken. Iron pickaxes 19. Iron shovels 15. Iron axes 6. Stone axes 6. When the fuck did I use up 6 stone axes and 6 stone pickaxes? What the fuck was I doing? I've made a clip perhaps based. Most crafted sticks, of course, because of Fletcher's. Almost 60,000 sticks. Followed by spruce planks, oak planks, emeralds, and wheat. Pretty good. Pretty good. DMs you could show off my apps. Like if you want it. Yeah, send it. Times used. Pickaxe, obviously, shovel, diamond axe, dirt, and then iron shovel. Dirt on 4th most used is crazy. Picked up, obviously, most dirt, cobblestone, netherrack, wheat seeds. I was really a farmer in this life. Followed by coal, final one for the top 5. And dropped, obviously, netherrack, obviously, cobblestone, obviously, dirt, bread, and stone. To actually be cool if you just make an animation of the evergreen logo wilting mega lol. So dramatic. Mobs. I've killed 8 bats, 36 blazers, 30 cave spiders, 7 chicken. You've never been killed by chicken. I want to know who's been killed by chickens ever. Never been killed by a creeper, guys. 3 elder guardians, 1 ender dragon. I've been killed by an enderman 1 time. From Jesus Slayer. Killed everything. A hoglin killed me once in the nether. Yeah, I remember that. What else has killed me? Nothing. Rip Bow's Enderman W. Yeah, I've only ever been killed once by a hoglin, once by an enderman, and that's stopped. 4 ducks. Sorry, guys. I wanted to know what they give. Apologies. That's the stats for Evergreen. It's been a blast. I had so much fun with this series. And as mentioned, I do have plans to make another modded Minecraft series. They give your mom's fat ass is what they give. Ragey, no, Clueless, not Evergreen. Maybe we will mod the hardcore series we have. Maybe not. Maybe we will instead have a different single-player modded series with a different, sometimes green, Clueless. With a different theme, maybe with a different aesthetic. I don't really know yet. That's in the future. Currently, we're just saying goodbye. I had a lot of fun, and Steampunk pack. Who knows? Who knowses? It would show me. And let's see if I can show you the clip that Nabita made. Let's have a little look. There you go, guys. Look at the clip. Yes, guys. Your nose. Look at that! Look at that! Yes! I just said look at that at the same time. I really haven't. I don't use dispensers for anything. Ta-da! Put the observers next to it. I don't care. I'm not like it's day 1000. We don't have the time. Make a clock. Yes, in the 0.5 seconds. Jenkins, day 1000. Just nice. Yippee! I appreciate the clip. It's just very fun. Like I still okay. Do you want to know one of the biggest? Like, I don't want to say regrets, but one of the biggest things I wish I'd done differently is that there is one subathon that completely is wiped and nothing exists of it anymore except one picture of Blue Moderator's cat watching the stream. There's no clips. The VOD, I didn't export it in time and it got deleted. RIP. It's the summer subathon from last year, my birthday subathon, and it sucks. It sucks a lot that kind of got lost. So these days, like last subathon from January, I downloaded that VOD immediately after the subathon ended, and I'm like very hard on like preserving the subathons at all costs. But yeah, that one getting lost really sucks. So I highly appreciate you guys clipping the shit out of it, because sometimes a VOD will get lost, hopefully no longer any subathons. And it's so nice to still have like something existing of it, you know? Even if the VOD for some reason fucks off. Alright. Say goodbye to Evergreen, Shadows. Clip it every 30 seconds, clueless. Now, if you just see something funny or memorable that you would like want to preserve, I highly appreciate you guys. I will set up the thing where you can like I can clip as well. 7 end of an era, 100%, guys. Like I can look up when we first did what became Evergreen, which is the 100 Days of Modern Minecraft. Yeah, the 100 Days of Modern Minecraft started November 1st, 2022. So it's been a year and 9 months of us having Evergreen on the channel. Which is really long. It's one of the longest going series we've ever had. Try to save this replay file. Also, I do want to make a tech mod pack of my own, so just make one for like Evergreen Season 2, whatever the next big modded survival will be. Mayhaps. It was a very fun series. We did so many things. This is actually the first time, like the 100 Days of Modern Minecraft was the first time I beat the Ender Dragon in like a regular Minecraft world. Create mod. Mayhap. I'm not very good at create though. Because I beat the Ender Dragon one time previously, which was on one block skyblock, which is very far from regular Minecraft. But this is like the first regular Minecraft solo me beating the Ender Dragon, so it always holds a special place.